a sense, you could describe it as being the technological side of the Greek miracle.
Is he right? What they found beneath those waves was never meant to be discovered, a device that rewrites history and hints at a civilization far more advanced than we ever imagined. The question is, why was it hidden for over 2,000 years? A bronze piece emerges from Mediterranean waters, rusted, old, resisting time's bitter hold. History stands on its head in its shade, more precise than modern watches, yet millennia past. What marvels slumber, waiting to be awakened? May we not be the first to achieve so much? Be part of the search for the Antikythera secret, a machine that defies all we understand. Hidden truths awaken, to be revealed. On a 1902 table, it rests, decayed. Green corrosion clings like abandoned sins. Heavy, crumbling, a deep-sea relic. Dr. Stays looks through his lens, his heart pounding. Tiny metal teeth shine in stunning detail. Gears no larger than coins, meshed with precision, impossible for their time, 1,000 years ahead. The mass breaks open, and secrets are revealed. 82 pieces shatter like puzzle fragments. Silence descends as history's veil is ripped asunder. A giant gear measures 13 centimeters wide, 233 teeth, carefully carved. Modern clock precision, but ancient-born, Greek letters inscribed, Ray of the Sun, Call of Aphrodite. Egyptian months conflated in frantic scratches, as if information escaped from disappearing hands. Scientists marvel, amazed at the sight. 30 gears and more, intermesh in destiny. Wonders crafted by tools unknown in that era, bronze salvaged from even older fantasies. Smallest teeth are 1 millimeter in length, cut by hand in an illiterate time. X-rays cut through the lump, revealing secrets. Hidden strata link in high-tech design. Computing futures no ancient should ever see. Greeks had pulleys, but this mechanical brain. Alarm spreads among learned halls. Some weep fake, others are quick to blame subsequent wrecks. But shards say, history is corrected. We've ascended this height before and tumbled far. Waves crash against a wooden vessel in 60 BCE. Sails rip in the rage of the Mediterranean. Wine and oil alone are not what fills its hold. Bronze statues, marble from Asia Minor shine. Egyptian glassware lies beneath the cloth, a bronze device wrapped to be forgotten. Storm befalls swift, the ship sinks deep. 4 souls disappear into the boundless blue. Antikythera Island takes another secret. Pirates speak of wrecks that never come back. 18 centuries pass in salty quiet. 1900 sees sponge divers from Simi shores. Elias Lycopantis plunges 40 meters down. Anticipating sand, he uncovers rows of bodies. Panic yanks him up, gasping wild stories. Captain Kondos is skeptical, then dives himself. Statues appear, arms, faces, torsos stiff. Gods ripped from earth, strewn on the floor. A bronze arm breaks the surface in his hand. The world's first underwater excavation starts. Government archaeologists come down to investigate. Objects from anywhere, transcending one period. Coins pinpoint the wreck, 76 to 67 BCE. Not plain commerce, a compendium of rarities. Science and art's apex carried aboard. Almost 100 statues patrol the deep. Of them, a rusted bronze mass conceals. Gears inside, microscopic and infinitely precise. Scholars across the world once shared this hold. A matrix of knowledge, now submerged and sealed. Divers have looked for sponges and discovered fallen empires. Evidence that civilizations build up and fall. We're not as unique as egos like to claim. The wreck murmurs of forgotten ascents. Cargo suggests Egypt, Greece, Rome entwined. Ideas shared before borders separated. This vessel bore more than gold or stone. It bore the future, lost in salty tombs. That which researchers discover shatters old truths. A machine too intricate for its darkened past. Scientists remove bronze's tattered veil. 69 gears glower back in defiance, not primitive, each tooth 1 millimeter sharp. Watchmaker precision, born prematurely. Largest gear features 233 teeth. Ratios confuse engineers today too. Circular dial encircles zodiac signs. 12 sectors, 30 divisions in each. Following sun's course with unearthly poise. No ancient should understand such cosmic dance. Inner ring plots stars in perfect arcs. Outer corresponds to Egyptian drifting days. Corrects calendars that slip away in time. Modern brains take years to realize this. But ancients constructed a machine to control it. Lunar pointer has a ball, half black, half white, rotates to display moon's phases, actual, simulates orbits that accelerate and retard in the sky. Renaissance revived 1,000 years too soon. Back dials forecast eclipses with Saros mythology. 5 dials thread solar darkness in advance, predict years into shadowed mementos. An easy turn reveals the star's strategy. Olympic Games synchronized in the heart of bronze, festivals encrypted to celestial beats. Imperceptible Greek letters disguise the face. 3,000 characters read thus far, a manual inscribed for seekers. Experts teams hammered out this bronze brain, whispers of others constructed by Archimedes' relatives. Decoding secrets amazes the learned universe. How did this come into ancient obscurity? Watchmakers stare, mouths open in wonder, teeth 1 millimeter, honed to perfection. Bronze alloy selected to reduce friction's bite, long smooth through infinite turns. Industrial Revolution's technology anticipated, not isolated. Cicero documented kin machines. Archimedes, Posidonius designed starry twins. Eclipses predicted in metal's silent spin. It took thousands of hours to build one. Trained hands of astronomers, smiths come together. Expense was comparable to labs of today in extravagant size. Reserved for the elite. Only elite tools. Rich kings, learned men claimed these prizes. Mastery of time, stars, and destinies below. Wooden chest closed with bronze, knob to turn. Greek symbols point the way for the initiated few. Handed down in families, kept like gold. Secret power not for masses' sight. What did they know, those shadowed few? Technology's lost to history's page. If computers were present then, what went down next? Melted, destroyed, or sunk beneath silent seas? Antikythera endured by wreck's cruel mercy. Others lost, recycled in forgotten fires. Trail leads to genius of ancient flame. Archimedes' shadow over gears. His legacy cut in bronze's precise teeth. Ideas that survived his siege-torn demise. Died in 212 BCE amidst Syracuse's downfall, but models fit his cosmic ambitions. Gear toothings, eclipses forged in mind's workshop. Unrivaled for a millennium and longer. Theories made metal by followers' hands. Inscriptions lead to Corinth's craftsmen halls. Months and festivals carved in local language. But further paths lead to Epirus's wilderness. Connections to roads. Hipparchus's celestial eye. Moon theories spun in devices' heart. Island bridge Greece to Rome's outstretched hand. Ideas exchanged like coins in busy ports. Ship for Rome when storm took all. Not commerce, luxury freight for the powerful. Marble, bronze, glass in deliberate order. Device as crown for a statesman's treasure. Roman commanders competed for Greek marvels. Authority over heavens in a box of bronze. Triggered to winter solstice's invocation. 178 BCE. Celestial alignment fixed. Coins fix the sync. 67 to 51 BCE. Rome's conquest reaches peak in Greek territories. Travel from source to eager hands. Sea stole it before delivery's done. If one endured wreck, others came ashore. Villas concealed machines in empire's heyday. Collapsed with Rome, lost to dark ages. What if archives contain terrors untold? Antikythera derails progress's line, suggests cycles of rise and cruel demise. Epicyclic gears, impossible pre-Renaissance. Calculations rival 20th century code. Sudden leap, not slow discovery's crawl. Not alone, Baghdad battery sparks old light. Lycurgus cup changes color with nano art. Damascus steel lost, then reborn anew. Patterns emerge of forgotten peaks. Civilizations rise, build, then erase. Bronze Age crumbles in 1200 BCE haze. Libraries burn. Knowledge flees in smoke. Each fall buries learning in dust's embrace. Antikythera, proof of a golden age lost. What inventions vanished with the tides? Sunk, protected from looters' greedy hands. Ancient science mapped skies with grace. Precision medieval dreams couldn't touch. Progress spirals, not climbs, straight and true. We follow back tracks of braves' daring strides. Whispers of innovations long rusted away. Horrific, we're not the trailblazers we pride. Plates linked to far distant worlds. Ancient Babylonian cycles mixed with Egyptian chronology. Syrian metalwork in well-cut teeth. Mediterranean road of common minds. Ships bore scrolls, implements, starry maps. Shipwreck contained Syrian glass. Sicilian coins, not chance, refined exchange. Calendar extends celebrations across Greece. Compiled knowledge from wide centuries, united in bronze's prophesying core. No single craftsman gave birth to this complicated soul. Processed in one nation's hot furnace, bronze. Parts modeled somewhere by skilled hand. Egyptian math meets Babylon's melted art. Effort over broad seas in harmony. Corinth months, Mesopotamian vocabulary mixed in inscriptions. Aims common in a pool of thinkers brave. Collaborations lost to written history. Evidence of device unseen in alliance. Networks that gave rise to marvels and then disappeared. Storm wrecked the vessel, but there remain questions. Recipient waited for this invaluable jewel. No kin devices discovered in subsequent days. Secret network gave rise to even greater achievements, erased from memory by power's ruthless decree. Scattered clues are left in rusted form. For 190 years, pieces lay hidden in storage. Discomfort increased in official counts. 3 pieces recorded, but scans indicate 82. Hidden scales suggest deeper veils. CT scans cut through corrosion's grasp. Gears and systems, ancient eyes overlooked. Reflectance imaging brings back faint letters, etched upon teeth, smaller than nails. Craft beyond the standards of ancient art. AI cross-checks with ancient tomes. Celestial alignments verified centuries too late. Accuracy rivals today's digital power. Microscopic glyphs become guides. Coordinates to places where family might rest. Not alone, part of greater chain. Ancient network of hidden bronze brains. Scientific community freezes in shock's bite. One made it out of wreck. Others wait for the call. Radar scans coordinates. Patterns begin to repeat. Buried metal beneath ruins, far and far. Calendar conceals formula beyond moons. Predict human tides with star maps. Fashion societies from the stars' signs. Artists yearned for more than sky's silent song. Syrian, Egyptian, Sicilian excavations awaken. Fragments appear, each more refined than previous. Lost civilization, science shines in new light. Astronomy, metallurgy, social fabrics. AI interprets a warning in bronze depths, knowledge too potent for open hands. Distributed machines to protect future peace. Meant to be hidden, now shattered by our pursuit. Implications hover in discovered power. Buried not by accident, but choice in fear. If safeguarded from plundering by sea's keep. What else lies in deliberate graves? Technologies abandoned, by design blocked. Humans understood the dangers of fire of revelation. We dig, releasing what they most feared. History's spiral repeats once more. Antikythera, shard of peaks unspoken, echoes caution of falls that engulf all. Our ascent follows paths in old dust. The mechanism's gears still rotate in truth. Bronze computer from the hold of a shipwreck. Evidence of networks across seas and mines. Elite equipment that commanded time and fate. Lost when empires fell to ash. What secrets were lost with that ill-fated voyage? Archimedes' kin gave birth to starry machines. Precision lost, rediscovered in rusted form. Challenges timelines we had held as stone. Cycles of rise, fall, and lost light. Humanity's way, a twisted shadowed path. Gears foretell eclipses with Saros elegance. Moon phases turn in black and white spheres. Olympics choreographed to divine decree. Inscriptions lead the deserving through stars, recycled bronze from remoter, past dreams. X-rays expose layers untouched by air, panic in corridors where history rewrites. We've done this before and lost the thread. Buried wonders awaken, questioning our now. The impossible discovery endures. Join us in deciphering bronze's ancient code. Shipwreck that redrew archaeology's map. World's first computer, revealed in fragments. Accuracy that resonates through time's grand hall. Archimedes' link, eerie and real. Lost civilization hypothesis planted deep. Ancient networks web, spun in the dark. Frightening reality unveiled by the scans. Dire warnings inscribed for yet unborn eyes. The search goes on under waves and earth. Thank you for traveling through time's curtain. Like, comment, subscribe to pursue more shadows. Check the screen for another story untold. See you on the other side of history's tempest. The Antikythera summons from its iron thrones. What other secrets slumber in Earth's silent arms? Civilizations come, go, and return. Our tale twirls in ceaseless dance. Bronze cogs spin, singing forlorn melodies. The enigma persists, beckoning the brave. But if the Antikythera Mechanism was only one, where are the rest? How many secrets lie buried, not lost, hidden? And when we find them, will we understand their purpose, or will we wish they had stayed in the dark?